picture is a difference between manual and motorized step. Is half of these steps is same, is 76 mils. The motorized steps are longer, but the main difference for us, if you want to install it, is in sides sections, sides profiles. On motorized you have kind of return collar with holes, and on manual step you have kind of runner on the side of the step, on the left side. You see on the manual step is on the left side, plus bracket which can be installed on different height. I don't know why they don't unify both, but anyway, generally the bracket is very similar. The rear bracket, which are attached to like a main beam on a van, is same. We don't talk about mils, about height, but front bracket have to be different if you wanna maximize clearance of the van. From this point of view, it's much easier to prepare brackets for motorized step. It's just easier, and not much easier, but easier, simpler, and is doable for everybody who building the van. In this video I will show how to make a bracket for manual step with maximum clearance. Of course it requires some fiddling, but if you wanna take a look, you understand how to do it faster. If you wanna do it with smaller clearance, we talk about 7-8 mils, this is everything. It will be same like for motorized step, just half of back bracket will be a bit different. It's 25 by 25. So this is optimum, because here is a 21. I think this is minimum, absolutely minimum. If it can be 5 mil lower, like that, it will be perfect. No, maybe not perfect, but acceptable. This will be smaller clearance, so the best will be if we can do like that. But as you see, Okie dokie, so right now we fit our bracket. You can use like the jack, car jack, and this is the best. If you don't have such a car jack, you have to like a support anyway. Remember about this ply under, just to not break this thin plastic inside. And like we saw earlier, is like a perfect shape. Yeah. And what we have to check? We have to check this, what I checked earlier. It means we have to check if it's like a parallel to the ground. And it's kind of, not kind of complicated, but because this beam is higher than seal, it's create the illusion, so something is not straight, lower, higher, this or that side. We have to just measure it. So here we have 18.5 to the edge, and here we have is 18.5, and here is and here is a 17.5, so it means is slope. Unfortunately, I don't know how come. I measure it exactly, and this is means earlier I make mistakes when I measure it, because this back have to a bit lower, just to create like a opposite slope on the step bit, but it's too much. But maybe not. No, it's okay. Because this step, you know, you tight it everything, but it's some intolerances and some losses, so when they will start like put the tension on the step, usually it's going like that, just to cancel all like imperfections. And if you make it totally straight, it will be sloped down, and it's not good, looks good, and it's not safe. So much better is create on the beginning slightly slope out, slope up, and later on, after something, it's not bending, but just like these holes are imperfect and you have some loose, when it sits finally after the tension, and it's like will be perfect, maybe not perfect, but always I think the bit slope up is better than slope down. And right now, why we create such a simple template? Because you can drill right now, but problem is the drill bits are too short, and when you start drilling you can easily scratch the seal. Of course we have old ones, isn't not, but if I can not scratch, I prefer not scratch. So I set it with the end of this square section, box section, and mark it. Wrong place, it should be right. Okay, and right now we can mark second side. 2 words about different size of the steps. With this bracket we don't have to cross this point. Is something underneath. Yeah. So it's much better if we fitting like a 550 step or even wider if they exist. We have to just move these bolts on this side. This doesn't make a big difference, but anyway. And also it's one bracket underneath. This one, and if it's interfere with what we're doing, we just can chop it out. It's not necessarily this bracket. If it interferes with our, we can chop it out. It's not necessary in United Kingdom version of the van. This is for continental version. We use same bracket, but on other side, on this side, is not necessary for us. Okay, if anybody asks, yes, you can use let's say farmer self-tapping screws. For the second bracket I will use rivnuts. Oh Jesus, I forgot to take out these bolts. No, not yet. Not yet. First we have to paint it. And right now, of course, I take it out, maybe grind a bit to look a bit better. And of course, what I wanna do, the best it will be zinc plated. If not, maybe powder coating. If not, I just paint it nicely to be less prone for corrosion. And of course, we can chop this. After final fitting, we just have to block it as manual provide with screws. That's it.